look like Israel and Lebanon tensions simmering really do have an impact on oil at this point, because that uptick is quite there.
Absolutely, uptick quiet there. Oil prices have receded after that uptick settled a little bit. But, well, yes, like Shanzi mentioned yesterday, 1% higher is where oil was on the back of some geopolitical tension. Let's also take a look at more that's been happening in the world of oil. And crude oil futures rose 1% yesterday and are on pace to post a gain for the month as signs point to strengthening gasoline demand in the US, as well as geopolitical tensions are flaring once again in the Middle East. Oil prices have pulled back on Friday but snapped a recent winning streak, but they've also closed the week nearly 3% higher. WTI and Brent are on pace for a monthly gain of 6% and 5.5% respectively. US crude oil, remember, booked its worst month of the year in May, but prices have bounced back on hopes that the market will tighten on summer fuel demand. Israel and the Iran-backed militia group Hezbollah have traded threats of war in recent weeks. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel would redeploy forces to the north of the country as the intensive phase in the war in Gaza comes to an end. Ukraine President, on the other hand, Volodymyr Zelensky, has claimed on Monday that Kyiv has hit more than 30 Russian oil refinery terminals and bases without providing a time frame of when the attacks occurred. Now, all of this has been happening on the geopolitical front, and you have been seeing an uptick in both of these indices, Brent as well as WTI crude, on the back of all of these geopolitical uncertainties that we're seeing. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan and Citi have all forecast that inventory should start to fall on fuel demand of OPEC Plus maintaining output cuts until October. US oil, gasoline and distillate inventories fell for the week ending 14 June, which is the most recent available data. And JP Morgan has also said that gasoline consumption had surged to 9.4 million barrels per day that same week, the highest level since the pandemic ended. Almost half the year in, here's what these indices look like on a year-to-date basis. There you have it on your screen. WTI up almost 14%, Brent up 11.5%, gasoline is up almost 19.5%, and natural gas also up almost 12% year-to-date. So those are the moves of what the oil market has looked like this year. But well, yes, that's what's been happening in the world of crude and oil. But Shanzi, also take us through all the important events to watch.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.